let me introduce you now to our second guest this morning, Mr. Antonio Dinale, Area Manager of Premier. Premier is a company based in Italy, near Vicenza, which has been operating for 25 years in the field of diamond tools for polishing, lapping, and squaring ceramic tiles. This morning, Antonio Dinale will present us the results obtained with the new satellite for polishing and lapping, comparing the results with those of the traditional figure. Good morning, Antonio. Welcome and thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, Paola. Good morning, everybody. Thank you.
The floor is yours. You can start your presentation.
All right. Let me see how to make it. So we are starting from the end here. I'm sorry. So again, good morning, everybody. Thank you to be here to introduce the subject of this presentation. We talk a little bit about what is speed for a tool from a tools engineer point of view. So let me, sorry, but I have to move this away because I don't see anything. So it is well known among diamond tools engineers that high speed is required to obtain excellent cutting and removal capacity. If we take, for instance, the tile squaring rectifying machine, a diamond wheel of 300 millimeter diameter, that speed of 10 meters per second. That is absolutely fine to produce good quality surfaces, but we can say it is quite slow to have the best performances from the diamond tools. The solution that optimizes the tool's working speed is the satellite head, where tools work at more than 20 meters per second. This technology, well known in the past, has been currently developed and improved by Premier. Sorry, but I see a window here. I don't know why. I cannot read the text. All right, I'm sorry, technical problem. So briefly, two words is appearing again. If Paula, you can help me, there is something appearing in the middle of my screen that I'm not able to see the presentation.
Exactly. Okay.
Is it working now?
Yes.
I beg your pardon to all of you. Anyway, so we were saying about satellite head. The satellite system consists of a rotating head on which is assembled a series of rotating tools. The combination of the two rotations, together with the translation of the bridge, gives to the system a high homogeneous removal capacity. The Premier satellite head can be installed in all polishing machines for calibrating, polishing, lappato, and setting finishing. About satellite tools, we can say, as we have seen, that the satellite works at a high speed. And high speed means high removal capacity. As a consequence of this, we have the possibility to begin the line grain sequence with finer grains. And that's a great agility obtained with satellite head, suggests the use of them not only at the beginning of the line, but also at the end of it. And this is particularly true when we go to dark color surfaces. Each satellite has a unique contact point on the tile surface. Namely, each tool describes a different cutting orbit on the area. Having 6 tools per head, we will have 6 independent orbits, avoiding any possibility of overlapping. And every person of this, every guy who works with polishing a lappato knows what kind of problem you have when you have overlapping. Satellite contact line is of about 25 millimeters, very tiny, while the smallest the figure allows is of about 100 millimeters. That means it is much easier for the satellite to follow any uneven surface and tile edge. So we have seen introducing 8 satellite heads on a polishing line that it guarantees not only an increase of production capacity, but also a cost saving on tools of about 15–20% on the whole line. And the satellite life is much longer than thickers, approximately 3 times more for coarse grains tools and 2 times more for fine grains. That means, of course, money saving and also less stops for tools replacement. The machine maintenance cost is reduced because the satellite heads work at a much lower pressure compared to the thicker heads. This reduces the wearing of the mechanical part involved, of course. Premier satellite tools range is wide as applications are many. Teeth are made of metal, as well as resin diamond blend. Different blends are available for different surfaces needs. The tool is set. Then we develop a new system called Speedy. With this coupling system, the time required to change the set of tools is really reduced. It's really few. And last, but not in order of importance, is the eco-sustainability. With a longer life, this tool, the satellite tools, reduce the quantity of plastic waste produced by a polishing line. And we are talking about 40% reduction, which is pretty important, I believe. Then, Paola, please, if you may launch the video. Thank you.
Discover Premier's new product. Go beyond the bounds of innovation. We have rethought and improved a diamond-coated satellite head, designed to optimize tile lapping. With this new system, we obtain a more precise, even surface process, as well as increased material removal. The tools have different contact points, so the tiles can be smoothed evenly over the entire surface, including the edges. The smaller contact area with respect to the Fickert enables the tools to penetrate all the dips for a better finish. The positioning and movement of the tool allow the edges and the high and low points to be polished perfectly. Efficiency is doubled, thanks to its power, and with a speed of 1600 extra revs, the Premier satellite head is the equivalent of 2 Fickert heads. Adding Premier satellites to your working line means not only increasing the number of tiles produced, but reducing costs and improving processing in order to offer your customers the highest quality. Fewer, but more efficient heads for material removal allow you to have more space on the line for tile finishing operations. The tool is modular, made up of different layers of Velcro or available in a single block. This allows you to change the setup depending on the kind of tile surface you want to obtain. Modular, fast, and efficient. It enables you to maximize production and efficiency on the processing line, always. Put efficiency first. Choose Premier.
So here we are back again. I have to say I like very much the speaker of this video, but he was too expensive to hire, so unfortunately you have me. Anyway, something about development and possibilities of this technology. As you surely know, currently some ceramic manufacturers have decided to get back to produce also technical porcelain. With Premier technology, there is no need to invest in expensive calibrators and cylindrical heads. Premier Satellite Head is a system that can be installed and used in every existing polishing machine and allows to produce lappato as well as polished technical porcelain. That is possible simply by means of choosing the proper tool. Metal Satellite for full polished technical porcelain, like in the picture you see on the top, and resin Satellite for full lappato, like in the picture on the bottom. And here we have another video. Paolo, please. Thank you. Why it's not working again? All right, here we are back again. Sorry for the technical problems. So again, development and new possibilities with the satellite heads, with Premier satellite heads, I mean, the technology. Lapping in parallel rows. So we have to consider that the contact points of the satellite tools on the tiles are set back, so the tools are slightly tilted upwards compared to the tile surface, creating this way a natural opening, something like an open mouth, you know. This feature makes real the possibility to polish in parallel rows, allowing to multiply the productivity of a production line at will. This is, of course, absolutely impossible with the figures, as the movement can hook the side of the tile and break. Seeing this with a closer eye, thanks to our Premier Lab in Castillon, Spain, we can say that the rotation of the satellites on their axis push the tiles against the conveyor belt, putting in this way an end to the risk of tile lifting. And the same small contact point of 25 millimeters divided into two lines of teeth allows the satellite to reach all the uneven surfaces, even those between adjacent tiles. And here is another video. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Paula. So back again, a few words to summarize this presentation. So we introduced the concept of tool working speed, underlined that there is an optimal speed at which the tools should work to give their best performances. We pointed out that the satellite system gives such speed, that we focused sorry, on the new Use sterilize head and its finishing, high removal capacity, increasing of production capacity, tools long life, tools cost reduction, less machine maintenance, easy of use, and eco sustainability. Then we stepped into new applications for this technology. One is the possibility of doing full apparatus and full polished technical porcelain on the same production line. And the other is lapping in parallel rows. We hope you enjoyed the presentation, you found it interesting and useful. We thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Paula, for your assistance and everybody. And here is to conclude the last video, something quite unique. A full apparatus polishing of round tiles with Premier Sterilized system. Thank you and goodbye.